Let's go fishing. I'm on a mission. It's so pretty, I'd sure hate to waste this chance. We'll find a shady little spot, not too cool, not too high. Perfect for a little fishing and romance. Oh yes.
Morning, guys. I'm late. It's starting to get daylight at 6:30 now, so we're over here to see if we can catch some. I'll do a little bassing, do a little bluegill'n this morning, a little bit of everything. But I'm late. The birds ain't here for no reason, guys. Anytime you see birds lined up like that, you know the bait's here. And if the bait's here, the bass are here. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you don't like this, you don't like fishing, guys. You don't like this, you don't like fishing. Morning, men. How you guys doing up through this? good one, guys. This is a good one. 5-pounder, guys. There's a 5-pounder. Good morning, morning. Good morning, guys. Guys, you want to do this, give me a call. Man, that's a good one there. That's a good one, guys. Well, I did a little bassing this morning, so I thought I'd do a little bluegill'n. So I pulled in there and started. I found some beds there on the fish finder, and sure enough, the bluegill are starting to bed, guys, and caught some nice ones this morning. Just a red worm out there and a hook and a small split shot. Using 4-pound test, I always scale down my line when I fish for bluegill, go down to 4-pound test, and it makes a difference. It really does. The lake levels dropped under 12 feet. Of course, the river and all the tributaries are going down too. I don't know how much more they're letting out, but I do know that, it's going to evaporate too. So it gets much lower, and it's going to be kind of tough putting in some of the ramps. But you just got to be really careful if you go out on a lake. I'm telling you, really careful. Even in the river, if you're running along the bank, just be really, really careful, guys. When I first pulled in on the bank and I quit bass fishing, I threw out the worms and the beetle spin, and I was catching them pretty good. But the longer I stayed there, the wind started picking up pretty good, And when that wind picked up, it seemed like the bluegill bite kind of shut down. But hey, and plus it was about 10 o'clock, getting 11 o'clock. The bite kind of slows down a little bit. But there's all the way up the river on both sides. If you get a side scan, you can see the craters on the side, and you can see where the bluegill are bedding. If you want to have fun, just go up there and do it yourself, or give me a call, guys, and I'll take you up, for a half a day. So. Yeah, boys and girls, the bluegill are definitely on the bed. I mean, you know, I just go down through there, I look at the side scan, it kicks out there and shows me where the craters are. They do look like little craters, or like on the moon, and you'll see the bluegill be in them. You just throw a beetle spin or a redworm or a cricket out there, and next thing you know, you got a bluegill on. And I tell you, you ultralight, they're a blast to catch. I mean, they fight good. And then there's cichlids in there with them, and them cichlids, they really fight good, you know. Yeah, them bluegills are really good eating too. I mean, I don't fillet them. I usually scale my bluegill and just cut the heads off of them and get them and then just fry them, you know. But yep, the bluegill are definitely on the bed, guys, and they are a blast to catch. They got every kind you can imagine down here. I mean, they got as far as panfish goes, there's every kind of panfish you can think of down here, and you can catch them all year long here in South Florida. Just it's just a great fishery down here, guys. It's just a great fishery. But yeah, give me a call if you want to do it.